Maybe you're facing a tough business decision. Maybe you're in a relationship that seems to be going nowhere, and you're just not sure what to do. Or perhaps you're going through a major life-changing transformation and need some guidance. There's no reason to face life's obstacles alone. Mari Rose is a life intuitive, author, and teacher, helping to bring new light to your rapidly changing world. She's here for you, to channel guidance to assist you in navigating your daily life with a renewed sense of clarity, empowerment, and joy. For a personal reading with Mari Rose, call her at 702-807-6495. That's 702-807-6495. Or you can visit her on the web at mari-rose.com.
Welcome to Change Your Layers, Change Your Life, your home for learning about an enlightened approach to self-awareness and the art of higher consciousness. Now here's your host, Mari Rose.
Welcome back to Change Your Layers, Change Your Life. My name is Mari Rose. You're here to hear how to control your destiny. That's what you do. That's what you're here to experience. I'm also here to show you my book, Change Your Layers, Change Your Life, which inspires a lot of my shows. And we've been going through a lot of changes. And you can always purchase them if you ever give me a call or message me or on Facebook or my email, mari@marirose.com, mari-rose.com. A lot of people have called and they said, Mari, I have been experiencing crazy changes in today. There is so much going on. I just don't know how to deal with it. My sisters are fighting. My cousins are fighting. I'm wanting change. I'm wanting some career paths. I want a lot of different things that are going on. I'm looking for new friends to hang out with. Maybe there's a new career path. I'm looking to define myself in a different way. I've been making $1 million a year. Now I'm just kind of sick of it. It's really crazy. There's a lot of things, and it has to do with the planetary changes that are occurring right now. A lot of planets are aligning in a different way, and it's been occurring for a while. So don't feel alone. We're all going through this change. The planetary changes are pushing us, and it's requiring us to align ourselves in a lot of different ways. It's rearranging our life in whatever direction that we want. Maybe new friends, new perceptions, new ideas, new people around us, new career changes. What do you have to accomplish, and what do you want to do? It's preparing us for that big leap that's happening, and it's moving very fast, and it should be completed possibly within the next 5 years. So prepare yourself, because there is a lot of changes that are occurring. That's new beginnings. There's a feeling of maybe like a hangover. Sometimes you wake up like, where have I been? What have I been doing? I've been at home for 5 days, and all of a sudden I feel disconnected. I feel out of myself. What's going on with you? What's going on with me? And it's about finding yourself. What is it that you really want in life? What is it that you're maybe going through? The healing process, the emotional process, the letting go of relationships, letting go of people, meeting new people. What do I want to do? I no longer want to make this big money, but I want to be able to service others or be of service to others, maybe in a career, maybe in a relationship, maybe giving and providing service to others. That's what's really happening. We're all going through that. And also don't start comparing yourself. Maybe we have that need of wanting to compare each other. I want to be just like her. I want to be just like him. I want to be just like them. And it's not about that. It's about really trying to define what we want. That means that if you're comparing, you're judging yourself. And let's stay away from the judgment. No more judgment, please. It's a past. It's a past paradigm. It's a past relationships. It's a past. And it doesn't work for us anymore. It's time to live a very purposeful life, whatever that we're doing. Something that we maybe feel connected, doing well, making good decisions with it. Begin by searching. Do something different. What do you want to do that is different? Maybe travel, maybe collect information, become different friends with different societies, different groups. Venture off. Be brave. I think it's the time to do that. It's a lot about synchronizing relationships. You come into relationships and they become extremely feeling familiar. It's almost like you connected to a family. I know I have in this year. I've connected to a lot of people that are just like me, that light-minded consciousness, that they're out there. You just have to be aware, and you have to be true to your nature, true to your love, true to yourself, so you can be able to find those people that are just like you, that are helping you in many, many directions. It's a big energetic awakening. Whatever's happening now, there's a lot of processing, and we need to be able to rest, to sleep, take the time to create something new, a new solution, and it's happening very quickly. So start resting, relax, meditate, take a walk, read a book, do some, sing, listen to music. Those are the things that I surround myself with, because that's what I have to do. And I've also been taking naps. It's like, what is happening? Am I just getting to that age? No, I think what it is that we're just experiencing a lot of changes. And sometimes it's that magnetic attraction that we have to other people. We come into contact with somebody and we're like, I know you. This feels karmic. This feels like I've known you for a long time. I don't know where you came from, but this is an amazing feeling. So go with it. Whatever's happening, it's the experiencing that we're wanting, that we're needing, that we have to have in order for us to transform and change. It's about the light around us. It's starting to align all the light, the energy that we're experiencing. We're looking for more relationships, perfect relationships, happy relationships, joyful relationships. And because we're looking within ourselves, because we love ourselves, and it's the light within us. The love is light. Light is love. Maybe there's a lot of us that have also been very empathic, and we feel other people's feelings, and it's been overwhelming for us in the past. And now we're starting to lose that disconnection. It's not that you're not becoming any more compassionate, or there is that disconnection of compassion towards others. It's because your energy, an empath, is being used kind of to realign the planet, to realign the energy in this, and you're guiding others to help people find their path, direction, also the love, the new beginning that's happening. Old things are coming to an end, and new beginnings are happening in your life. So be ready. Be ready. In the next 5 years, it's going to go crazy. So it's beginning of this time, this year, and the last few years it has been. The doors are closing, some are opening, so be prepared. Opportunities are going to start to present themselves. Big time present. Start by allowing those beautiful energies to permeate your energy, your essence, the people around you, and whatever that you're doing. Your whole being, that we need to deliver to ourselves what we really, truly, truly want, okay? Don't feel detached, and if you do feel lost and detached, it's because it's a natural state of being. And it's because we need to start to evaluate why we feel so detached, and why we feel so alone, and why we don't feel loved in some ways, because it's the opportunity to say, oh, I recognize this feeling. What is this feeling about? I'm judgmental. Oh, I've judged before. I've done this before. And when you start to do that, you're going to start to get clarity of why you feel and why you're experiencing the types of things that you're experiencing. It's preparing us for tremendous change. It's coming your way. I truly believe it. It's coming all of our ways. In the next 5 years, it's going to be crazy. It's whatever that your heart desires and whatever that you want to make changes in. It's the theme for the next several months. Is change. We're receiving a tremendous shift right now, and it's on the earth plane. It's planetary, it's on the earth plane, it's all over, it's everywhere. It's the frequency that we're experiencing. It's about adjusting our frequency, and we have to stay alive, we have to stay with desire, we have to stay with self-love. This may feel like you're disconnected in some way, the things that you're doing. Maybe you're having some fantastic opportunities, and choose from within. The body needs a lot of rest. Again, rest, meditation, yoga, sleep. Maybe connect to your spirit guides. Connect to your intuition. What does my feeling say about this individual? What does my feeling say about people around me? What am I doing? Am I in the right place? Intuition, always play. It's that little voice in your head, that warm feeling in your body, that guiding force that you have. We all have it. We just need to work with it. Definitely start connecting now that we're experiencing the old deleted behaviors, old bad patterns, old things that are no longer working for us. So please, it's time to transmute and let it go. So because your body's clearing out all bits and debris of the past, things that are no longer working for you. That's why it's erupting. That's why it's up in the surface. Okay? Only work on yourself. Balance yourself out. yoga, meditation, good food, sleep, whatever that and you may be experiencing a lot of tiredness because we're transmuting the energy around us. You're feeling like you have roadblocks. Oh, I can't do this. Another roadblock in my life. It's your path. It's the reason why you have roadblocks. It's because things are not properly aligned with yourself. Maybe you have a job that you feel like you're at a dead end. Well, maybe it's time to change. Or maybe a relationship, or people around you, or situations, or emotional energy. I keep doing the same thing. Those are roadblocks. So let's find a new direction of whatever that we're trying to do, redirect ourselves and lead ourselves. New answers are coming. Always ask, what am I here to do, and what is my purpose? In doing so, you may get a message, you may get a dream, you may feel and experience something in order for you to transcend and move forward. Okay, it's time for success. Both it's material, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. It's a time for success. I guarantee if you start living in the light and then a lot of self-love, things are going to automatically transform and change for you. It's a continuously listen to our intuition. It's very, very necessary to adjust swiftly as possible we can. There's a lot of negative thoughts. Don't forget, allow them to pass. Whatever happens, I'm too tall, too short, too dark, too red, and just let it pass. That is no longer necessary. Okay, so process the change. We need it. Stay and go and stay in balance, and let all the other negative things happen, and don't interrupt it. Participate in them. It's important for you to completely absorb yourself in the love that you want, the things that you want to do. What do I want to do today? And do them. You need to absolutely do them. It's unconditional of self-love for yourself. And when doing that, you need to be able to be prepared to accept that love. Don't go back into your shell. Don't go back to your old thoughts. But if they do go back to your old thoughts, say, hey, I've had that thought before. So those are incredible, important things to love yourself right now. Now we're listening to our bodies, so make sure that nourishment and rest is very important. Recognize in the order of the process happening. The frequencies are changing, things are happening where it's a lot of dynamic changes, a lot of craziness happening. So it's because we're preparing ourselves for the new level, the new dimension, the new era, the new change that's occurring in the next 5 years. Tremendous change. It's coming your way. I want you to start invoking the true things that you want in your life. What do I want? Stay tuned to your body. Make sure that people around you are listening, or if not making changes, make the change for yourself first, because when you make a change, everyone follows. So absolutely make a change. So today we're talking about making changes, and I think we may have a caller. We don't have a caller. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, today we're making changes, and there has been a lot of frequency about changes and directions and whatever that we've been going through. We have some people that have called me, and they said, Mari, I don't know what to do with myself. I will read you a little email that came to me, and they were discussing about how they were in a relationship and they were not experiencing the all go type of thing. Sometimes you get into a relationship and it becomes, progressively it's like, oh, I got to meet this person. I have to be with this individual, but I'm not feeling, I don't know why I feel out of sort. So we're experiencing a lot of things. Not only is your physical body also experiencing a lot of different dimensional changes and changes within ourselves, in our bodies, but we're also trying to incorporate someone that doesn't quite fit into the puzzle. What I suggest for that individual to actually start to do is to kind of rest and find themselves for a little while. Just keep that relationship, but kind of go slowly with that individual. Make sure that individual is there, they're supporting each other. Take it one day at a time, because there's a lot that's going on, not only your emotional change, but also their changes as well. sometimes if a relationship comes to you, it's just perfect. It's just a perfect kind of flow. Everything is just flowing. Everything is synchronized. It's like we're a conduit of energy that's constantly flowing, moving in that positive direction. And if it's a flow, go ahead with it. I always suggest that you always write to me if you can't always call. And the number here, I don't have it with me, and the 5702. Yeah, and so we'll say that a little bit later, but that number is here for us for you to call every week, so we can discuss what may be burning in your heart's desire. But my heart to yours, I'm going to send you my love, and pass that on until next week. If you ever need a reading, give me a call, 702-807-6495, or Mari at mari-rose.com.
Before you run out, do you mind if I ask a question?
No, please do. Okay, we have a caller.
Yeah, actually, it's going to be me. The
Is
caller
it?
is me. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Because I'm just curious on, I've been having a lot of things going on in my life, and it seems like something's telling me to change things, and I have not, but it seems like it's kind of forcing me to do things. Is that a normal progression for somebody that's kind of fighting something they should change?
Well, I think what it is that if something changes automatically, and let's make sure that I hope I understood this correctly. If something changes automatically, you're going on one path and all of a sudden it leads you into another direction.
Yeah, and it kind of like, I know I should be doing something that feels like I should be, but I'm kind of staying on the same old path, but all of a sudden it's kind of forcing me to do it now. By getting rid of other things in my life or taking on some other things, it's kind of forcing me to do it.
I have to say that you are a very intuitive person, and that's how you've guided your life. And I'm going to oh, everyone's listening now, guys. So that's how you've guided your life, and I trust your intuition to trust yourself. Okay, so whatever that is feeling the most comfortable, and it's fluid, and it doesn't feel like there's contraction in your body, it doesn't feel like there's restrictions, it doesn't feel as though, it doesn't feel bad, I would go with it. And although you have a direction and you have a path that you're trying to follow, and this path is maybe leading you in a different direction, that's part of the change that's also occurring now. We're going into a new direction. I'm thinking I want to be a school teacher, but all of a sudden I become a lawyer, or all of a sudden I become an entertainer of some form. So I think that you follow the path that you think you set for yourself, because on the ego basis, on the ego mind, we have to make sure that we create, a directory or a path, a format of what we need to follow, because this is what we were taught as children. This is how we've trained ourselves. And then whenever we're moving into a different direction, more emotionally, spiritually, intuitively, and in doing that, we're not necessarily, it takes us off that comfort path that we directed for ourselves. Does that help?
Yeah, because that's exactly what I was saying, because it's kind of like the comfortable path I wanted to take, knowing I probably should change some things, is just disappearing on me, and it's forcing me to go the direction which I know I should probably change, but it doesn't feel as comfortable.
Let me look at your direction. I'm hearing it's the right direction other than the modifications that you have. Some modifications that are actually occurring, and that's what I'm sensing. Let's see the direction. Is it going to give you the right direction, the right path? Yes. But then I'm also hearing, there's a stop there. What is the stop? The energy of... As for clarity, because I see two minds that are happening when I'm in your energy, and that's how I'm intuitively picking up your energy. I'm seeing two thoughts, and I feel like that part of it is like the heaven and hell, kind of the devil and angel kind of thing that are sitting on your shoulders, and so the one mind is saying yes, and the other mind is saying no, and yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I think for you to find that clarity, because I did it the other day, and it's amazing. As a part of my meditation, I do a little meditation early in the morning, and I asked for certain things, and the answers came almost immediately. That's how quickly our energy is shifting. So I want you to start to at nighttime, morning, night, midnight. Do you go to bed at midnight or something?
Yeah, actually,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
around the
because that's
time.
what I heard is midnight. Okay, so midnight, whatever time that which is midnight, is the time that you kind of just, kind of go down for your nap or make sure that you're relaxed and that type of thing. So I want you to, at that time, start to ask and do in a little kind of meditative type of state. And I'm going to show you a real quick way of how to meditate. And it's a so and a ha. It goes, and it's just a breathing technique. And so, but we're creating the rhythm, and we're not necessarily we're creating the rhythm so we can just kind of go with the rhythm, not necessarily have to say the words. And so I want you to just close your eyes and start not to think of
So that
anything.
rhythm kind of helps you clear the mind.
It clears the mind, because there's a lot of, because that's why I'm seeing the two minds.
Yeah, I got a lot of debris flying
Yeah,
around
you
here.
do. Clear that debris, George. It no longer serves you because it becomes cluttered. And so we need to declutter it for a period of time in order for us to get the guidance that we need. And you're a very intuitive person. You're very insightful. You go with your gut, and you're a very creative, innovator, entrepreneur kind of individual. So I want you to follow that, because you have wonderful tools already. You just don't recognize them. I want you to ask the universe, the divine power, God, whatever that you believe in, and say, or just your guides. Okay, guide me. What should I'm feeling that I need to go into this direction, but I'm guided and being forced in another direction. Which is my best path? Because there's two different minds that are playing right now. You're going to continue on this path, this change of the path that you think that's changing or is changing for you. But there's going to be some modifications. I'm sensing and feeling some modifications out here. So like you're going in this direction, but they will not be as you see them, but with changes coming on in the next 1, 2, and the next 2 that's going to be making some breakthroughs and changes, possibly in the next 2. 2
Wow.
weeks, days, weeks, months, years.
So it's probably just going to, I'm going to stay in this path that I thought I shouldn't be on, but I kind of want to be, like they said, the mind clutter here. And then it's going to probably evolve back into something that I can't see right now.
I heard yes when you asked.
Okay.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what.
That makes sense to me then. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's usually the way my life runs, but I never have to fight something so much. It usually just kind of takes that path, because I'm usually guiding it. But this time it seems like someone else is guiding it for me.
Let me see what. We need to work on some meditation, but we'll definitely sit down to do that at another time. But I do feel like that your energy is rather open, just because of the situations that you've been experiencing and things that are happening in your life. I do feel like that we attract different guides and spirits and earth entities into our life as we're evolving. Sometimes if we stay true to ourselves, we attract very high guides, very high level guides, and sometimes we're maybe ill or not feeling well, or we go into dark places or something, then we attract some of the earthly guides. Somebody that's passed over that wants to guide you, wants to take on that role, but not necessarily needs to be in your energy. So I'm feeling that there's a lot of different types of guides, and angels, guides, divine energy, or some not so divine, that it's kind of hanging out. You got to get rid of those boogers.
Do you think they could be hanging on the other side going, wow, I need guidance from this guy. He's messing us up.
So that's what I'm because I'm kind of seeing that. So that's what I'm picking up with you. But it's just something that you can always alter, because we asked for what we are looking for, and we asked. We can always ask, how is it affecting me, and how am I going to be able to change and ask. We're not taught to ask, and if we start to ask, things are going to start coming into our energy, and then we hear the words, we feel them, we get a message, we bring it in our dreams. Someone brings you a cup of coffee and you're thinking, should I stop coffee? And then someone will bring you a cup of coffee and you're like, well, maybe not.
It's weird you say that, though, because I would never thought about that, just simply asking. It never occurred to me.
Just ask, but ask it in that very non-cluttered mind, because I can ask now, but I want to go have a cheeseburger and have a little Coke, right. and so that right now is not the time to ask when I'm thinking about all that stuff. So whenever you're in that nutritional state, say, okay, that nutrition, meaning that is your mind clear? Are you? feeding your soul in some way.
Well, thank you. That really did help.
I hope
Really
that
honestly
helped.
did.
I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, it did. Thank you.
Because it was like, but I was also
Kind of
trying to-
scattered for me because it's coming out scattered.
That's
But-
okay.
But coming, what you said to me, yeah, that really makes sense. It really helps a lot. Thank you.
There's a lot that's going on, but we'll work with you some more, and definitely give me a call next week, and we'll talk again. Well, from my heart to yours, I send you my love. This is Mari Rose at Change Your Layers, Change Your Life.
Do you ever feel lost or stuck in life? Maybe you're facing a tough business decision. Maybe you're in a relationship that seems to be going nowhere and you're just not sure what to do. Or perhaps you're going through a major life-changing transformation and need some guidance. There's no reason to face life's obstacles alone. Mari Rose is a life intuitive, author, and teacher, helping to bring new light to your rapidly changing world. She's here for you to channel guidance to assist you in navigating your daily life with a renewed sense of clarity, empowerment, and joy. For a personal reading with Mari Rose, call her at 702-807-6495. That's 702-807-6495. Or you can visit her on the web at Mari, M-A-R-I, -rose.com.